Breaking news from CBS 17 News.
Breaking news off the top this afternoon. Durham deputies have a teenager in custody accused of murder in a late-night shooting. Thanks for watching. I'm Justin Quesinberry. And new at noon, the State Department of Revenue says a system error led to more than 6,000 North Carolina taxpayers paying twice. Take a look at this video right now. New cracks this morning in the ground are emitting lava and gas in Hawaii, where 35 homes are already burned. Take a look at this. This is a time-lapse video of a house being consumed by lava. And aerial images show the lava continuing to spread through a neighborhood. And a little bit of a messy start. Let's take you outside right now in our mobile news tracker. This is live right now on Highway 70 in Johnston County, right at the Wake County line. You see wet conditions out there. This morning in Orange County, I saw a little bit of fog. Paul's here to break down what you can expect as you head out this morning. I'm Justin Quesinberry. Raleigh police are on the 300 block of Haywood Street for a death investigation. We are working to get some more information on this, and we'll have an update on our CBS 17 News app and on CBS 17 News at noon. But we start with the search for a convicted child molester. CBS 17's David Hurst joins us now live from the Wake County Justice Center. And David, the big question is, why are they looking for him? Are you ready for the return of Panthers football or the return of whatever your favorite NFL team might be? Well, right now, the teams only know who they will face and whether the game is home or away. Tonight, the NFL will announce more details about the regular season schedule, such as what time the game will be played and the sequence of those games.
A lot of people getting excited for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, we've just been trying to get warm enough for baseball around here.
Seriously.
Paul, I think we're there this morning, at least for now.
Breaking news from CBS 17 News.
Let's put respect back into public education and respect public school teachers.
There are so many needs that need to be met, and our NCGA can do it.
Now the push for better education is making its way to the General Assembly. And I'm Justin Quesinberry, and we are hearing estimates of nearly 30,000 educators in Raleigh right now rallying for education. And that's where we find CBS 17's Angela Taylor in the midst of it all. Angela, what are you seeing now? We're taking a live look right now over the Bicentennial Mall in downtown Raleigh. This is with Sky Eye 17. You see a number of educators still down there wearing their red shirts. The crowd is a lot smaller than it was earlier at 10 a.m. when the crowd moved down Fayetteville Street in downtown Raleigh, making their way to the legislative building, which you see there at the top of your screen. But the crowd will come back together once again. Around 2 o'clock, we're hearing that educators will meet with lawmakers, and then at 3 o'clock, we do anticipate the big rally happening right there on the Bicentennial Mall between the two museums, if you're familiar with that area. And I'm Justin Quesinberry. Thanks for joining us with this special report. Students all over the country are launching a 17-minute-long protest in wake of last month's shooting in Parkland, Florida. Powerful words there from students. That is in Cary. And, you know, you heard one of the students there say the most powerful weapon they have are their voices.
Yes. All right, back to that breaking news. We have learned some more information about that lockdown at West Johnston High School.
And we have Sheriff Steve Bizzle on the phone with us right now. Sheriff, thank you for taking time to talk with us. What can you tell us right now about who these people were, why they were on campus, and why they were arrested?
Now, your local election headquarters on CBS 17 News.
Polls are now open across North Carolina for today's primaries. Good afternoon. I'm Justin Quesinberry. People across the state are heading to the polls right now to cast their votes in local and state primaries. Several sheriff's races are among those races that we are monitoring today. In Wilson County, 3 Democratic candidates are running. They include current Sheriff Calvin Woodard Jr., Denise Williams, and Chris Boykin are also on the ballot. As voters head to the polls, we're also taking a look at how election officials will end up counting our votes. The state does not want Wake and 4 other counties to send back results via modem anymore. Officials say it's a security concern. So when the polls close, workers at Wake County's Board of Elections will go to each of the 204 polling sites and get the results manually. Wake County will use this process for all future elections as well.
We could learn today who will lead the state's community college system. The board will hold a meeting today to talk about a candidate for president. Then they will hold a news conference afterwards.
Governor Roy Cooper, Senate Pro Tem Phil Berger, and House Speaker Tim Moore will all be there. And this comes months after the surprise and abrupt resignation of the system president.
Dr. James Williamson's resignation as president of North Carolina Community Colleges last summer came after less than 2 years on the job. The resignation came so suddenly and quickly into his tenure that the News Center page on the system's website still prominently featured an article about his recent installation.
Thank you.
That installation happened in April 2017, though he took over the job months before.
I'm thrilled to have a far-sighted partner in Dr. Jimmy Williamson.
North Carolina Community Colleges hired him away from South Carolina's technical college system in 2016 for $285,000.
We look forward to a long, productive partnership.
One board member told me at the time of the resignation that she was genuinely shocked and had the same questions as everyone else about his resignation, questions that were never answered.
I combed through Williamson's emails and text messages looking for clues, but found nothing. Dr. Williamson did not respond to my request for comments after his resignation until yesterday. We exchanged some tweets, and he says he will give us a statement after today's announcement. A young Durham boy who we introduced you to a number of times over the years lost his long, hard fight with cancer.
Just want to let you know my name is Howell.
Howell Brown had a winning smile and the personality to back it up. Both shined in 2014 during a mock news conference of his signing with the North Carolina Central University Eagles football team.
If they don't win, I'm going to have to get mad at him.
Doctors diagnosed Howell with pineoblastoma stage 4 brain cancer in 2012. He fought it hard with positivity for 5 years with some help.
Friends, people visiting me, nurses, and God.
The avid sports fan met many friends along his difficult journey, including Duke football coach David Cutcliffe, who tweeted, quote, "This young angel on earth changed many lives for the better in 13 plus years. He's now an angel of heaven."
My whole life I've been a NASCAR fan.
In 2016, Howell expressed his excitement about going to the Daytona 500.
I was thrilled. I mean, it's cool.
Durham Sheriff Mike Andrews gave him an honorary badge. The two later met Vice President Joe Biden on his plane, and Howell lobbied for research funding for children with brain cancer. Aboard another plane this year, he headed to Florida for a doctor's visit with other kids.
I've never flown on a private jet, only commercial, so it's my first time.
Sheriff Andrews says, quote, "He was wise beyond his years and touched so many hearts. I am only one of many." Howell shared his wisdom with other sick kids, telling them to keep fighting, even when they don't feel like it.
You're going to go over the waves, and then you're going to eventually hit the smooth part.
You know, Bill Ray, Todd Gibson, and I all met him at different times, and none of us will ever forget him. Back in 2014, at his signing day, he said he hoped to one day be an oncologist to help other kids. In less than a week, the world will get to watch a prince and an actress become husband and wife. The wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has captivated so many people, and to get us ready for these nuptials, we find CBS Sunday morning anchor Jane Pauley to tell us all about this. And Jane, thanks for taking time to talk with us. I love your broadcast. There's always such an interesting mix of stories, so I can only imagine what you have in store for us.
Well, there's always an interesting mix.
You know, every week it seems like we're talking about something new that's smart, whether that's a phone, a car, a house, you name it.
Us.
No one's ever said that.
No one's ever touched that.
Sunny Monday. I know that's not the weekend anymore, but let's pretend. And then 80 on Tuesday. So that's a nice streak of weather coming up.
With enough sick days, it could be the weekend, right? And I'm Justin Quesinberry. I wish you could have seen Tanaya's reaction like 10 seconds ago. She's watching the Eagle camera here on her computer.
You can see them right now.
Eagle, born in D.C. It's good stuff.
I'm very excited. I'm a proud mom here, but you have to make sure it's a reputable doctor.
Botox parties?
They had Botox parties in Florida all the time.
Party.
Yes.
That's a new one for me.
There you go.
All right.
Maybe you'll get invited.
I will politely decline.
And it's so important to adopt, and those animals in the shelters, they're not reject animals, they're good pets.
They are. That picture of his face was freaking. Oh.
His story started out so sad, but now it's turned out very positive for him and other cats and dogs out there.
Go adopt Tanaya's got 12 cats.
I have 12 at home. Take one of mine. No, I have 2, and they're my babies.
CBS This Morning is next. Have a great day.